Hey guys, so it's the last day of 2019, but it's also the end of the decade. I think it's safe to say that in the past 10 years, technology has made a huge leap, which is why today I'm going to list out 5 gadgets of the decade that I think is most impactful on the consumer's end. Number 1. iPhone 4. The iPhone 4 is no doubt one of the best smartphones created by Apple because the company redesigned the phone to become flatter, thinner, setting the trend for others. But the design is not the only factor that made the iPhone 4 so revolutionary. Its introduction of the Retina display, plus the front camera that supports FaceTime feature, and the A4 chip, its first in-house processor, is what made the iPhone 4 an outstanding device. Say what you want, but I think the iPhone 4 is what standardized the design of most smartphones you see now. Number 2. Oculus Rift. 10 years back, you probably think that virtual reality is something that you can only see in movies, but when Oculus revealed the Oculus Rift, virtual reality became something that we can achieve in real life. It provided us with immersive experience, bringing us closer to the futuristic world that we can only see in movies. Even Mark Zuckerberg is impressed by the Oculus Rift, which is probably why he bought it for 2.3 billion USD. Though VR headsets don't sell as well as popular consoles like the PS4 or the Nintendo Switch, I believe they will stay in the next decade and slowly come with more improvements, causing a higher demand in markets in the future. Number 3. The first generation AirPods. I'm just gonna say it, Apple is a trendsetter and this includes the whole wireless earbud situation. The first generation AirPods is definitely one of the best innovations of the decade as we free ourselves from tangled wires and go for wireless earbuds that were first ridiculed. I remember when the AirPods were just released, people were talking about how weird and awkward the design is, but now every other brand is trying to come up with their own wireless earbuds and people with AirPods somehow seem cooler. Best part is, Apple recently introduced the AirPods Pro with active noise cancellation, which makes it better than the AirPods, but it kinda look like the Pokemon Bellsprout and are much pricier. Well, you best believe that people will get over the design and start loving it in the next few months because that is exactly what happened to the AirPods. Number 4. Apple Watch Series 4. Apple first launched its first generation Apple Watch in 2015, but I think the Apple Watch Series 4 is by far the best thanks to 2 features, one being the fall detection. It can automatically detect when its user has fallen down and provide the option to call your emergency contact, which is extra useful for senior citizens. Plus, it also has electrocardiogram which can monitor your heartbeat and its rhythm so doctors can gain useful insights when you go for your occasional hospital checkups. Number 5. Nintendo Switch. We cannot skip the Nintendo Switch because the success of this console is just that huge. There have been 36.87 million units sold by June this year, and the Switch was only released 2 years back. What made the Switch so appealing is its portability. If you're not connecting it at home to your TV, you can bring it out wherever you go and keep playing your games. It's also worth mentioning that the selection of games supported on the Nintendo Switch is what contributed to its success. We've got games like The Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild, Super Smash Bros. Ultimate, and Super Mario Odyssey. There are more than 6 million units sold for each title, and these are just all indicators on how successful Nintendo has been with the Switch. So that's my top 5 gadgets that I think have made a difference in this decade. If you think that there are other gadgets out there that should have made the list, you can tell me in the comment section down below and tell me why. That's it for our video today. Happy end of 2019 and I'll see you next year. Bye!